Hey everybody, welcome to Movie Time. I'm Sean. Alright, so this week, unrelated news. I'm wearing my Fallout football t-shirt here because the Women's World Cup is going on right now. The U.S. is actually playing Sweden today. So, go U.S. women's team, women's national team. Secondly, we have E3 coming up here this next week, and that's a video game thing. But I've been really busy prepping for it. So this week, it's a really short episode for both Video Game Show and Movie Time. So let's get right on into it. We're gonna go back to the old style of Movie Time, put it all together at once. Let's go. Okay, first off, some Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice news. Synopsis has been released this week. Now, I've seen it by Collider, released by Collider. I don't know if this is still rumor or if it's been verified yet, but let's just treat it as if it is a rumor. I'm just gonna read it for you guys, and let's try to pick it apart just a little bit. Fearing the actions of a godlike superhero left unchecked, Gotham City's own formidable, forceful vigilante takes on Metropolis's most revered modern-day savior, while the world wrestles with what sort of hero it really needs. And with Batman and Superman at war with one another, a new threat quickly arises, putting mankind in greater danger than it's ever known before. Okay, so I've looked into this a few times with a few different places, and what seems to be being said about this new threat is that it's possibly Doomsday. Now again, I want to treat this as a rumor, and we're going to take that with a grain of salt. That would be awesome, and that would be a great reason for them to come together and stop their bickering with each other. So I'm really interested if that would be the case. I'd be very excited. I'm very excited to find out a little bit more. At the same time though, I don't want to know too much. I'm happy with the synopsis. I can wait until we get to, when the movie comes out. In fact, I probably only need maybe one more trailer of this film before it releases. I've actually watched the first trailer a couple more times. Originally, I wasn't too fond of it, but I did watch the leaked version, which was a crappy version. And now that I've seen it, a few more times, I'm actually enjoying it. And with one more trailer, I think that would put me right at the spot I need to be ready for this film. I'm looking forward to it, and I want to see what they're going to do, and let's take this news with a grain of salt, but I am happy that it's come out. So there is a Ghostbusters film in the making right now, an all-female Ghostbusters team. But what does every Ghostbusters team need? It needs a secretary. And who else to cast as that secretary? None other than Thor himself, Chris Hemsworth. I find this very awesome and fun, and I'm really happy that he's in this role. He is going to be playing Audrey's husband in Vacation, Rusty's brother-in-law, and some of the scenes in the trailer for that movie that he has, it looks like he's going to be doing a real good job, really funny. So I can't wait to see what he does in this film. I'm excited. Is he going to play it very dull and like the secretary in the old school Ghostbusters? I want to see how he's gonna do this, what he's gonna be like, if he's gonna be like a sissy man while the Ghostbuster, the women are like hardcore, like they can handle it. What's gonna happen? I'm excited about this, and I think this is a good opportunity to see more comedic roles under his belt and see if he could really branch out, do comedy, do superhero action films, as well as doing dramas and thrillers. And the last bit of news that caught my attention this week, it's been announced that The Equalizer 2 is gonna be happening. It's not been verified yet if Denzel Washington is going to reprise his role, but I assume he will. And it hasn't been said if Antoine Fuqua will be reprising his role as director either. I imagine, though, that both of them are going to be back. This film in theaters did almost $200 million, I think it was. And their budget was, I think, $55 million. So it did really well for what it was, and I was really happy with it. One of my favorite films of last year, that and John Wick, had these two films were similar in a sense, like they had this very gritty, brutal style, and I loved it. It was a nice change of pace comparative to a lot of these other action movies that are going on these days. But with this news of it actually going to happen, they also gave us a release date, September 29th, 2017. Like I said, the film was one of my favorite films of the year, and I'm really happy that they announced this. And I am excited. I'm really excited to see what this film is going to be about. Alright guys, so now it's time for trailers. There were a handful of trailers that caught my attention this week. The first trailer that caught my attention is called The Martian. This one is starring Matt Damon, and it looks really interesting. I've heard a lot about this one, and this trailer really showed me what the movie's going to be about, because the original, what I've heard about this is that it was going to be about a guy stuck on Mars with no one to save him, and I'm like, what kind of movie is that? What's the rest of the plot? But now seeing this trailer, I see that there is more to it than that. It is his fight for survival, to contact us and get his crew back there to save him. So the trailer looks good. It looks like it's going to be a nice little Castaway type, I Am Legend type of film where they're only one person really focused on for a majority of the film. Really look forward to seeing what this cast can do. It's a great ensemble cast. There are a lot of good actors in it. First off, you have Matt Damon, you have Jessica Chastain, you have Kate Mara, you have Chiwetel Ejiofor. He was from 12 Years a Slave. I'm pretty sure I messed up his name. You have Jeff Daniels, Donald Glover's in there, and this is really surprising to see him in there. You also have Sebastian Stan. You also have Sean Bean, which probably he's gonna die in this film. That's just a joke to all the Sean Bean fans out there. So again, great cast. Really excited for this one. The trailer really got me ready for it and changed my attitude towards it. So I'm really looking forward to this film. All right, the second trailer that caught my attention this week was Mockingjay Part 2. It looks like it's gonna up the ante and it's gonna close out the movie series with a bang, and I'm really hoping it does. I'm a little indifferent about the Hunger Games series. I have enjoyed them, but they're nothing I write home to mother about. But I am hoping that this one closes out with a bang. It finally gets to the point where it's making something happen in this world that should have happened a long time ago. So check out that one as well. The third trailer that got my attention this week is another Ant-Man TV spot. I think this is the second one in a month. So here's the second TV spot, and it's more Ant-Man. It's a little bit different in what is being said in some of the stuff they've showed you already. They extended a little bit, and they show you a little bit of new images and a little bit of 1 second action. So I'm still excited for this one, but I really want them to slow down now. I really do. With this trailer, this TV spot, they also released 3 posters, and they do callbacks and they do mention other characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The next trailer that came out this week is a TV spot for the movie Spectre. Now, this is essentially the beginning of this TV spot is about the same as the original trailer for Spectre, but now they added on like a second half to it, and they have a ton of action in there, and it looks awesome, and I'm really psyched for Spectre. Make sure you check out this trailer. Next up is the Fantastic Four TV spot. This one really focuses on the fact that there are 4 of them, that they are a team, that they're together, and they're working together, they're trying to better themselves as a team, and it really focuses on that. It doesn't really focus on the storyline or anything like that, and it's pretty interesting, but it is just that. It doesn't tell us anything about the story, and I want more story, but at the same time, the movie's coming up pretty soon. I think it's next month, so I'm excited for this one. Again, I want to see if this one's going to redeem itself from the previous Fantastic Four films. We'll see where we go from here with this film. We have another spy trailer that came out this week. This one is from A Man from U.N.C.L.E, and this one is starring Henry Cavill and Armie Hammer, and you got Hugh Grant in there and a few other people, and it looks really good. I'm excited for this. A different type of spy movie. Russia, U.S. It's a period piece happening in the 60s. I'm looking forward to this one. I want to see what it can do that could differentiate itself from the Mission Impossibles and the James Bonds, the 007s. I'm looking forward to this film. I think Henry Cavill can definitely pull it out, and I gotta say, that dude is still freaking huge. That dude's huge. And last but not least, the last trailer that I saw this week that caught my attention is called Zootopia. It is from the people at Disney Animation Studios, and this trailer is just essentially giving you the setting for the movie. It is a utopia of nothing but animals where humans have never happened in general, and these animals are anthropomorphic, and they state that in the trailer, and it goes on from there. The voiceover narration is being done by Jason Bateman, it sounds like. So I imagine from the trailer he's going to be the fox, and I wonder what he says. Alright guys, now on to the in-theaters section. This week in theaters we have pretty much just one movie that I'm looking forward to, and one movie I care about. It is Jurassic World. I'm already seeing really good reviews of it. I haven't seen anything negative so far. That's gonna make me not want to see it in theaters. With this type of film, you want to go see this in theater. It's a large-scale film. You got dinosaurs in there and stuff like that are so big. You want to see it in the theater. You don't want to wait till you get it on TV, on DVD, Blu-ray. So I am going to go see this film tonight, and I think you guys should check it out this weekend. I'm excited to get back into this universe and see some dinosaurs. In fact, when I was 5 years old, I made my wish on my birthday to be a dinosaur. So yeah, I am looking forward to this film tonight. I am excited. Alright guys, and last but not least, let's move on to the Movie of the Week segment. This week's Movie of the Week was A Most Violent Year. Straight to the point on this film, the acting really well done. Oscar Isaac did a great job. Jessica Chastain, great job as well. In this film, she looked remarkably similar to Bryce Dallas Howard. They look like twins, and she's not. Bryce Dallas Howard is in this film. I was just looking at her, and I was like, she looks exactly like her. It was well acted. The story did a great job of keeping you guessing of what's going to happen. I really thought this one thing was going to happen after like the first third of the film. I was like, I saw how Oscar Isaac's character, Abel Morales, was handling things, and I was like, oh, I bet this is something that's going to happen in the third act, and it's going to go this way. And I was really surprised when it didn't. I was surprised. I was really happy that it didn't happen, and I really like how the story went, how they told this story, and they kept you guessing the whole time. They kept you not entirely in the know of what is really going down with this film, with what is the entire story. You're kind of left to pick up the clues, pick up the breadcrumbs throughout the film, and I like that. It made me think a little bit, and I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this film. I definitely think this one is worth a watch. Definitely go get this movie in Redbox right now. Like I said, $2.13. It's a good night for you and your family. This movie is rated R. There's a lot of cursing in it, no nudity, a little bit of blood. So keep that in mind. And it is like a thriller, so it might not be for the kids anyway. They want to see, superheroes and whatnot. Alright guys, so that's it for Movie Time this week. Remember to click the like, share, subscribe buttons down below. Leave your comments, questions, suggestions in the comment section. Let's have a great conversation this week. We'll see you next time. Peace.